For all the people that say Wemby's going to be a Laker in a few years, Wemby says otherwise. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Shout out to Phil for sharing the news about Wemby's recent interview with, was it Lableek? I don't remember what the name is, but let's get into this article from Clutch Points talking about Wemby's plans for the future. I think this is great news. I think it's fantastic news. Victor Wembanyama spoke on his dream to follow in the footsteps of players like Kobe Bryant and the Spurs' own franchise legend Tim Duncan by staying with one team for his whole career. Let's not forget the gentleman behind me, David Robinson, also up in the corner. You can't see him. Manu Ginobili. So yeah, we've had some Spurs be Spurs for life, and Wemby wants to join the club. Quote, I know that not every, let me move that up just a little bit. I know not every player in the NBA has the same ambitions, but it's obviously my dream to spend my entire career with a single franchise here in San Antonio, said Wemby, per Maxime Aubin of La Queep on Twitter, because I refuse to call it the other thing. How far can the Spurs go? They talk a little about the Spurs' future. Currently, our Spurs have a bit of a logjam on the roster at the guard position. Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, let's not forget Devin Vassell. And having too much talent is usually a good problem to have. But it will be interesting to see how the Spurs look to navigate that challenge, especially as it pertains to surrounding Wemby with lineups specifically orchestrated to maximize his unique skill set. It's actually going to be a lot of fun seeing what the teams do. Probably frustrating as well on what the team does. Wemby almost assuredly would have won last year's Defensive Player of the Year award had he not been sidelined, and should have won the year before. I'm going to take that to my grave. Rudy Gobert, you were not the Defensive Player of the Year. Your team was fantastic defensively. I digress. If Wemby, and I think he can, stay healthy this year, the Spurs could be serious threats to end their current playoff drought and put themselves back on the map in the vaunted Western Conference. Okay, we got a couple things we want to talk about here, but first off, this unicorn, this alien we have. I watched a little of his highlights and I was, you know what? I missed this, so I'm going to share some of my favorite moments. These are all from his rookie year, I believe, with you guys. Just a little clip here. Just remembering how devastating Wemby is on the alley-oop, and then the moves that he has for a player his size. Amazing. Let's not forget this on the break. A little bit of a Euro step, a little mono there, and then this, the nutmeg. And one more time, Wemby, of course, with his height, absolutely devastating around the rim. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. The irresistible force and the immovable object. Okay, what I just showed there is a small portion of what Wemby can do. He can shoot three-pointers, block shots, pass the ball, and more. Spurs fans, we are so lucky we got him with the first overall pick. Maybe even spoiled, as that was followed up by pick 4 last year, which became reigning Rookie of the Year Stephon Castle, and then picks 2 and 14 this year, which became Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant, respectively. I am so excited for the future of the Spurs, excited for our core. Hopefully they're all Spurs for life. We'll see. I actually have a video coming up soon about the Spurs core and the future and what it looks like. But I want to talk about to this day, because this was kind of breaking news to me, seeing that he said that. That's great. You don't see that in today's NBA much. You do see some of the ring-chasing culture where it's just players jumping from team to team. What team can I jump to win now? And I truly do see, judging by, seeing him in his Tim Duncan jersey when he's younger, his reaction to when the Spurs the lottery, I think he wants to be here for life. Now, the only thing that could derail that situation, Spurs fans, is if the Spurs totally blow it and they're not even a playoff team this season, next season, and just stuck in play-in or lottery hell, which would be incredible that the Spurs cannot get out of that with a player of this caliber. That means they just totally have dropped the ball. I absolutely do not see that happening. First off, Wemby's just too damn good to have the franchise just be mid for the rest of his career. So there's that. And then the players they're putting around him. I think Castle can be an all-star. Will he be a 5-time all-star, 10-time all-star? Remains to be seen. But seeing the work he's putting in has me excited for what he's going to bring next season and the following seasons. I still think Jeremy Sohan, go ahead and put your comment below. I think he's going to be part of our core, and I can't wait to see what the potential is of Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant. Sure, Harper struggled in Summer League a bit. That's going to happen. He showed some defensive pizzazz I didn't know he had, and came up in the clutch and hit a big bucket in the fourth quarter to send the game to overtime versus the Jazz. And then Harper did that. Hope I got my names conflated. And then Bryant, he's been struggling offensively. His stroke has looked good at times, shooting stroke. But defensively, he seemed like he could be a monster. So defensively, we got that. Offense will come around eventually, hopefully. And I said it before, I say it again, and I already said it in this video. And I'm sorry for double tracking here, or backtracking, but I'm just pumped up. It is a good time to be a Spurs fan. And seeing news like this just makes me feel really good about the future. Spurs fans, what do you think about this? Do you see news like this and you're like, oh, and yes, I'm paraphrasing, I want to be a Spur for life, but that's essentially what he said. When you see news like this, are you excited? Or you're like, yes, I want to hear my young players say that? Or are you more of the glass is half empty type and you're like, whatever, he's saying it now. He's 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever. He won't stay true to that. I think he will. I think he wants to stay here. I think he wants, not here, I'm in Connecticut, but stay in San Antonio. And I want to share this with you guys, and that's all I got. Comment, like, subscribe if you want to join our Spurs community. 30,000 is far away, but not too far away. I think the live streams are really going to push the channel to the next. Send us over the hump, over the edge, if you will, in the fall. But until then, we'll be doing videos throughout the summer. And when I see stuff like this, I definitely want to share it with you. And more importantly, get your thoughts on it. Thank you all. And as always, go Spurs, go.
Go Spurs, go. 'Cause